Good, praise
Hi
him.
there. Hi there. Welcome to year 11 and the draft, and it's finally going to happen now, hopefully. After this farce of earlier on in the crappy site. Welcome, Craig, Doug, and Chris. So we've got
Evening,
3 winners
Johnny,
and
how
1
are you?
wrong. So
Evening.
better when this bloody thing starts.
Do you know,
It's been
it's
a
been
fun
such a
afternoon.
pain, but it's going to happen. The draft is happening, you know. It's been such a pain, but this is 11th year of Show Me the Money. The draft had to happen, and it is happening, and it is happening in 2 minutes.
Oh, nearly everybody's on. Just 2.
Sean's the guy that'll turn up, like, you know,
A
he's
second
not picking
beforehand.
straight away. Yeah, there'll be a few
Right.
minutes before he picks. So,
Yeah.
oh, Grote is
There's
in.
minutes
Right.
before they pick.
We're only
Hi, Everett.
Everybody in apart from Ross.
we're only
even
missing
Ross
Ross
Everett.
earlier.
It's been a fun draft so far, Everett. The fact that the NFL site just completely shafted us and had to redo it all again. So 2 hours later, we're now drafting. Well, we'll say that when it starts, but we're planning to start in 2 minutes. 46 seconds, actually. So I believe it when it starts.
It's been an evening, Everett, it really has. But yeah, we're good to go now. So here we go. This is it.
And we'll get the screen up so you can see the keepers. All those are the keepers. These are people picking. And as I say before, Graham's got most of his picks before the 6th round, is it?
8th round, I think it is.
So even the 4th round then, so yes.
And I don't have a pick until the 3:10, which is never nice. But you know, there's I've got 2 good keepers, so I can't complain. It's I've got
So who's Graham going? 101. Come on.
Here we go. So draft has started. We have Graham on the 101.
Right,
Let's see what the plan is.
Time. 60
Who's
seconds.
Who's he going to take?
There you go. Yeah, me
So
too,
it's the
Alan.
101, and there it is, Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison, the third.
Oh.
Goes at the 104, 105. But
Wow.
yes, plus, you know, with the options
Well, he's got plenty of picks. So
it's I don't think it's a bad pick because it's a great pick because it's a keeper opportunity as well.
Oh, there
and
goes
it starts
Barkley.
to build at the wide
Barkley's
receiver room, you know, which is
Take
different.
one.
And then here comes Barkley. Barkley off the board second.
And Etienne.
So that's Fark's Flying Eagles sticking true to his team.
You got to wonder if Ray's son-in-law's managed to get on, or is it just not?
Well, he's
Oh,
on.
Team is now on the clock.
Oh, it's me. Oh dear.
Puka.
Yeah, there you go. So
Who's he
he's
going
in.
with?
Puka's there. He's taking Puka, so that's Puka and McCaffrey. That's a great start for.
Johnny's going Pacheco all day long.
Well, I could have kept him.
Yeah.
I should have just kept him, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But yeah.
Oh, did you have him as a keeper, Johnny? I don't blame
Well, I
you
was
doing
going
that
to, but
because it gives you the option, you know.
Because remember, this is not PPR. So Everett, this is not PPR. So makes a bit of a difference. Thank you, Everett. So,
It makes a huge difference to me, anyway. I think it makes it. I mean, the star receivers are still going to get you the points, but it's the ones down the bottom end that you know you're relying on getting the point for a catch.
Everybody's here.
They let you down in this format.
So who's Ross going to go for after keeping Andrews, which is a bit of an unusual keeper?
Jalen
Hurts,
yes. Well, you know, he's locked in his onesies, so you know he can start looking at the other rooms, concentrating on the other rooms. Now he's got his onesies locked in, and then Alan picks up James Conner, and we're back to Graham again. Let's see who Graham's going for with to pair up with Harrison.
He's going to get his man Kyron.
Oh yeah,
Is Kyron Williams still there? No way.
Yeah.
I know. I'm surprised.
I think Graham's gone cold in Kyron. I don't think he's going to go Kyron
because of the punt returns.
Which, yeah.
I think he's
Oh,
going to
there
be
he
wide
is.
receiver again.
Hold on.
There we go.
So the other Graham's up now.
He
He's
did
going to
take
clear up Barkley.
I'm going to have a real problem here. I'm gonna have to go
Yeah.
against my own board, I think.
Already?
coming to you, Doug. It's coming to you.
Well, I'm
Did
up
you
at
not think
41
London
picks,
was
so I'm
going
in
to
no
get
hurry
this
like
far?
so.
Is that your problem? You didn't think London was getting this far, Doug?
Well, I'm Ayuk. Oh man.
So you're
But
on the
it's
clock,
cut.
Douglas.
So
London's there, Adams, Collins, Evans, Cup's still there. Oh, Cup's still there.
Nico.
well, the top of
Lavi's
my
still
board,
there.
the top of my board is Jacobs, but uh,
But you didn't
London.
think Drake London.
London, Waddle, Collins, Neighbours.
Yeah. There's a lot of picks here at wide receiver, that's for sure. You know, that's the thing, because all the backs are the keepers, the backs are relatively bare, but the wide receivers are plentiful.
Well, you've got 9 seconds left. There you go.
I'm going to go with my board.
Nice.
Go with your board, that's the right thing to do. Always go with your board.
And I can't believe I've
And now
ended
we're
up
on
with Josh
to-
Jacobs in this league.
Well, you
you're
did mention
welcome.
earlier on
You're
while we're waiting for the draft.
Josh
But he
Jacobs has
was-
moved from Show Me the Packers to In Baxter We Trust. That's sacrilege, that is.
He was fourth on my board, and I've got him in the 10th with the 10th pick. So
There you go. There goes
Devante gone.
Devontae Adams.
I mean, he's going to be a bell cow early doors, that's for sure.
There goes
We've not
Drake
got anyone
London.
else. We've not got anyone else.
Drake
Batman
London.
I can't
Boobies.
believe
Adam.
Sean's got Drake London at the 301.
That's mad. That's crazy.
He's got the 303
Alan
next as well.
Etienne
So
in London. It's a good start to his team, that's for sure.
he's got another pick in one pick. They got DJ Moore, so he's on the clock again, Sean.
DJ
No
Moore.
danger.
My word. I might get
No
lucky here
danger,
with
I
the
was
next
hoping.
pick.
Well, remember,
Had DJ Moore.
Ray did
Mike
say
Evans.
Ray did mention that his son-in-law knows as much about fantasy football as he does. So
Olavi.
I wonder.
Well,
This is
It's
brilliant.
actually not bad. Actually, picking the
Devo.
two, that's not bad. Huh?
I'm going to
he's
love my
made two
next
good
pick.
picks there.
Craig, wait,
Devo
you've got a
gone.
pick soon.
Well, Graham's got 2 before you, so
Yeah, Graham's master plan is about to unfold. Cup,
Yeah,
he's
but-
gone.
Can't
Cup.
believe Cup dropped to Graham as well. Although he is heavy on the
Oh, man.
Rams now, but
Double
high
Rams.
octane offense.
Chris, what are you thinking?
Oh man, I wasn't expecting some of these players to be here at this point, but
No, I know.
well, I
Like
kind of know going to be with I next pick, so I'm
Nico-
not caring.
I mean Nico Collins, but then there's more competition this year.
He's still the
did
number
so
one.
good last year. But I'm gonna stick with my
He's the
gut
only
instinct.
receiver there.
I'm gonna stick with my gut
Right.
instinct, and I'm gonna go here.
Oh,
Oh, I wouldn't have gone that one. We'll see. Hopefully, it can last more than 4 games. 4 games, 5 games.
3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6. Oh, I'm going to like my next pick. Oh,
Doug's getting a bit excited.
I've actually went
Off.
quite cold on Richardson, I've got to say.
Graham's back to back.
I had him at first few games of the last season, and he was like, if it wasn't for him going doing it, I reckon I would have been up here. Definitely.
Oh, you would have been,
So-
but
I
he
mean,
did.
he was great. He was great. There's no getting away from it. But I can't get away from the fact that he's only played 19 games since high school, 17 games since high school. Literally
That's
17
fresh.
games of football.
Fresh.
Oh, that's a nice one, Graham. Oh, he's
Rashad
got double
White.
running back.
Oh,
Why not? So
Cook.
he's got 3 running backs and a wide
That's
receiver.
White and Cook
Cook.
gone as well, so it's on me
Craig,
now.
what are you thinking?
I don't know. I was wanting another running back. There's no getting away from it, but I'm not really loving
Jonathan
what's
Brooks.
left there at running back, and there's still so much there at wide receiver.
Well,
Jonathan
there is one
Brooks.
we've
reserve
still
spot,
got
but it's
the
a bit
tight
early
end.
for that.
you know, I'm loving McBride this year. I'm tempted to go tight end. I've got 2 running backs, but yeah, I love having 3 good running backs in this league.
Kelsey's still there as well.
Do you know, I'm going to stretch a little bit. I'm going to stretch a little bit. I want my 3rd running back, and this is the one that I want. So I'm going to stretch a little bit.
Oh my word!
Did not expect that.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I like having 3 running backs in this league. I like playing 3 running backs. So
I'm getting one of my receiver. I'm getting one of my top 10 picks here.
I was going to go Trey McBride. I was so close to going Trey McBride there.
Oh, Camaro, this is brilliant.
So here comes Graham with his first traded for pick. Oh no, this is just his normal pick, isn't it?
Mostert.
Mostert.
I think that's not bad. Like, he still gets touches.
So I'm sitting with 3 receivers here in my top 10 picks, and they're still there. Which one do I go with? Because I've got another pick.
Collins, Pittman, and Waddle.
Obviously, though.
Oh,
There's no Neighbours is still there.
Doug.
Yeah.
I noticed that after the 316, it doesn't stay with the factory. It goes to Eskimo Brothers.
That's right, is it not?
No, it should be Snake now.
Can you pause the draft?
That should go down to here.
No, because it just jumps across, Johnny. But the 501, the 40, it doesn't go 316 and then down to 401. Eskimo Brothers is the 416.
All right, okay.
Not the 401.
I hate this board. We'll find it. So
Yeah, it's because it doesn't stay like that. It goes back round, but it's still right.
It just put me off Graham having a 401, but I'm guessing he traded with Sean for that.
Yeah, no, he did. He did.
You went Neighbours.
I went Neighbours.
Well, you did say you were going to go for Neighbours.
I'm thinking keeper. I'm not sure. I'm going to be contending this year. So I'm thinking keeper. Plus, I do have another pick shortly, and I'm hopeful I might still get something nice. Again, I've still got plenty of picks.
If I was going to go wide receiver, I was going to go Neighbours. That's what I was going to take if I didn't want that 3rd running back.
Swift. I mean, boys are going here that are way down my list, so I'm delighted.
People are just panicking on running backs now by the looks of it.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I think you'll see a running backs come pretty quick. I mean, there you see a big running backs from the 308 to the 312 because it's an important position in this league.
I honestly think it's slightly overrated.
With in non-PPR, I just think, the middle of the road running backs are going to get you a lot more than the middle of the road wide receivers.
I don't think they do, Craig. Honestly, when you look at the historic points, they don't really. And you've got all that extra injury risk.
The injury risk is the big thing. There goes Aaron Jones. Yep, here come the running backs again, and Graham's up again.
Oh, honestly, just let the running backs go.
And is this not the round that he's got a few in?
No, it's the 5th round. I mean, he's got them early all over the shop.
Oh yeah, he's got 2 here, and then he's got
Mahomes.
I'm not surprised
he's the 5th, 1, 2, 3.
Got Mahomes. I mean, I'm getting another one. I'm getting another
one. Of the 5th round. A quarter of the 5th round.
I think I'm getting another one of my top 10 picks here.
You'd have thought so.
Don't blame him for taking Mahomes at this point. I think that's a good pick there because, they're chasing the 3-peat, aren't they? So he's going to be bombing about everywhere.
Oh, yeah. No, totally.
And he's got what? He's already got 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Yeah, so that's him pretty much got. He just needs a tight end now.
He's got Mahomes, Williams, Mostert,
running back going early.
Montgomery for.
Mark's taking Kelsey here, surely.
Kelsey's gone. You already got him. Mark got him in the last round.
Mark got
did he?
Kelsey at 314.
He was probably hoping he was going to get Mahomes in the 403 so he could trade them both.
I missed that.
Bucket of fucking eggs.
I missed that pick. He was definitely going for the Kelsey Mahomes double there. 100%.
Yeah, and then he was going to trade them to you for his backups.
Well, possibly, but Mark,
surely that pick, that David Montgomery pick must have hurt Joe.
So Waddle
just going now.
Waddle was my next pick, so I've been sniped there. He was number 8.
But you've still got another one to go in your top 10. You're all right.
But I'm going with Nico Collins. He was in my top 10.
Nico Collins has gone that far, to be honest.
Me neither. I was hoping he was going to go another couple though.
I'm chuffed.
Here comes Alan. What's Alan going to do?
I've now got 3 top receivers though, so that's
Mark chases off to bed. Wake him up in the 5th round. Oh, Trey McBride.
Oh, that's so harsh.
Special.
That's so harsh. Right now, what have we got? So I'm looking at. I don't need another running back just now. That is for sure. My tight end just went, so I'll probably punt tight end now. So it's all about wide receiver here for me. And I don't know that one.
DK.
I would love to take Calvin Ridley here, but
you
got him in a lot of places, and he has a bit of a risk.
You'll get him the next time.
I'm going to take Calvin Ridley.
No
I'm going to take Calvin Ridley. I think he's going to have such a big season. If Will Levis is even semi-competent, I think Calvin Ridley will have a really big season.
Can't believe you've taken him over DK.
Yeah, that was a bit.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But I just think there's a lot of mouths to feed there.
What? Wait a minute. He's got Nuke. Hopkins hasn't disappeared.
What's Nuke done in the last 2-3 years?
Oh, come on.
I mean, no, I'm sorry, but I think he's kind of in that OBJ range now.
I'm just going to look that up to see what he has done. He had over 1,000 yards receiving last year, Craig.
He what?
He had over 1,000 yards receiving last year and 7 touchdowns. That's what he did.
Okay. Done it quietly.
Andy was injured from the season as well.
And he was injured.
Well, that's what I thought. That's why I thought he'd done nothing, because he was injured most of it.
Well, he had that game where he had did he not get 3 touchdowns in Will Levis's first game, and he just bombed everything up and he caught everything?
Actually, he wasn't injured. He played in every match.
Did he? He just disappeared for half of it.
It's been the season before he was hurt then.
Yeah, it was. And he scored really well when he did play. I've drafted him a couple of places. I still think he's got it. I'll end up drafting him here, maybe. Actually, I've got 3 receivers now. I need some other stuff.
Yeah, I'm still out on Hopkins. I've got to say I'm out. I'm in on Ridley. I'm in on Ridley everywhere. So he's been talked up a lot in fantasy footballers as well. So I think they've turned my.
Chris, are you sweating here or something?
I'm gonna go for him.
T. Higgins, I like it.
Yeah, that
needs a contract.
You still play though.
What's the next?
I understand why it was a hard pick, Chris. I understand why that was a hard pick, because the way he's not happy, you know.
And you kind of pass it up at that value as well, because you've obviously got Jamar Chase issue with him. I mean, I think it's a rookie. He's their third receiver. So.
And apparently the word's out Cincinnati right now are the rookies just not ready. It could be red jersey.
Can we see what Graham is doing here with all these early picks? He's gone with the Gus bus. What?
That's his team there. Well, he's got in his flex, he's got the Gus bus. He's got Mahomes, Williams, Mostert, Harrison, Cup, and Edwards.
JSN. That is a dagger. I thought he would get to me at some point.
Well, when's your next pick anyway?
That is hurtful.
I'm not so big on the Seattle offense as you are this year. I just can't get on board with Geno Smith. I just can't.
Like,
I know he had a good season 3 years ago.
DK.
Eh?
JSN's gone before DK, has he not? Yeah, he has.
He has, aye.
Well, don't bring it up. He might make it to me.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you're 501, Johnny. 4 more.
Yeah.
There goes Warren. That must upset you, Douglas.
What? That's part of my plan. What's going on?
Well, there goes Kincaid.
Jesus.
Ooh, Brock.
There goes the.
Who's Sean Hooper now?
Your team is now on the clock.
Johnny, you're up. What are you thinking?
And Pittman's still there as well.
Pittman.
Well, Metcalf's still there.
Mad, isn't it?
There's still some right good players there. Yeah, I don't blame you there, Johnny. Metcalf's an absolute beast.
I don't really trust the passing game of the Colts, or I would go Pittman. He might prove me wrong, but
this is a round I've got nothing. I've not had. There's enough 20 picks before me.
I've got 27 picks, but then
annoying. I get. You've not got one good either, Doug, do you?
No, I mean, but Johnny, you must be delighted with DK there.
I am, yeah. I didn't think I would get a decent receiver this late, but
I mean,
like I say, I've got 26 picks away. Then I've got 1, 2, 3 in space of 6. So I'll wait again.
That's nice.
How's your picks here, Chris? Have you got? Did you trade up? Did you trade out last year? Did you have a fairly pick?
No, I think I'm just normal routine actually. I didn't get any trades last year, did I?
No, because I think what happened was you lost all your good players to injury, didn't you? So that was, you had no one to trade because they were all hurt.
They were all fucked.
It was one of those years, wasn't it?
I started off so good as well because I was so shocked at how well my team was doing the first 3-4 weeks, and then it just.
Christ, what running backs are left?
That's right. I remember you were right up there and scoring. I was really
not
well
expecting
too.
to be winning.
Jesus.
Tell you, there's some
interesting choices.
Can't believe Dale and McLaurin have went that late as well, by the way. That's really late for them.
I nearly went McLaurin, but I went for Metcalf instead because.
You've got to go DK. And Johnny, I think that's magical.
You know, I could have went McLaurin. I think McLaurin, I mean, he's really the only receiver for Daniels. I think Daniels is going to be better than people think he's going to be. Therefore, that team will be better than people think it's going to be.
I don't know, Craig. The O-line looks pretty weak, and that I don't know about the defense.
He will be spending most of the time.
He'll be running. He'll be scampering all day long. Singletary got the running back love.
It's the type of player he is, though. You know, he is a scrambler. We'll see, but I mean, I think they're going to be better than people think they're going to be, and I think McLaurin's really his only target for it. But you know, I mean, I know there's other guys kicking about that'll get their touches, but McLaurin is easily going to outscore probably all of them.
So Graham's still got 3 more picks in this round.
Yeah, here's Graham. Let's see the rest.
Yeah, this is where he really loads. Oh, Graham. Farquhar.
Well, Doug did mention that. So.
How dare you take my Kyler Murray at the 508? That is just sacrilege.
Ken, what happened to the days when you pick up decent quarterbacks in like the 9th and 10th round?
Oh,
yeah,
there's
that's me punting quarterback
there's
as well.
so
Now
many.
I'm punting.
So am
I'm
I.
punting both the onesies to the back end now.
There's Jaden. There's me boy.
Who's Jaden Reed? Oh, he's got 2 in a row here, Graham.
He's also got the 5-16.
Ferguson.
Oh, he's customary Dallas boy.
That's a good Dallas boy to have if you're not going to get CD though.
No, yeah,
I
definitely.
can't believe some of the players Graham left on the board.
Pittman's gone
There
late
goes
as well.
Pittman,
He'll be delighted at getting Pittman there.
I can't believe. Yeah. Oof.
There goes Pitts. Well, he was practicing today to run.
Pitts, I'm out of Pitts, I've got to say.
Zeke. Jesus Christ, Mark.
There
They're all
goes
doing
Zeke.
this just to plug up your draft board.
I think my choice of Dallas running back now, I'm leaning more towards Dowdle now, I've got to say.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Over Zeke, and I don't think Dalvin Cook coming in's making me change my mind there at all, really.
Right, I'm not far away now, am
I? 6 picks, is it?
Yeah, something like that. 6 picks, Doug. You're 5 and then you.
Number 17 on my board is 17 on my board is still there. I've maybe gone a bit high on him, clearly.
There goes Christian Kirk.
Still there.
Christian Kirk. I'm cold on the whole entire Jacksonville offense this year. I've got to say, I think the team's going to not do as well as last year.
Safe Flowers.
I think other teams in their division are getting better.
Let's see Graham's team now then. Mahomes, Williams.
Yeah, let's see Graham's team now with Zay Flowers added too.
Patrick Mahomes, Kieran Williams, Raheem Mostert, Marvin Harrison, Cooper Kupp, Jake Ferguson, Gus the Boss, Najee Harris, Jaden Reed, and Zay Flowers.
If he wants to play Flowers tonight, he's going to need to stay up to the draft finishes because he's landed on his bench.
Yeah, you're right. This is. Oh, thanks, Everett. Yeah, you're.
It's a keeper league for this. Harrison was picked. A lot of the players in the second round were already picked. There was how many keepers, Doug?
There was
21.
Well, 21, I think.
21 out of the first
32
for keepers.
Yeah, but then hide and Zeke was basically the 101. But there goes CJ Stroud. I was sort of hoping Zamir White might make it back. Well, that's a nice one, actually. I like Worthy.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's matched up Worthy with Kelsey, though. That's a whole lot of Kansas.
So,
that's a whole lot of Kansas receivers. Dougie, where are we going here? What are you thinking?
Well, I've got basically, so the highest person on my board by a distance is Jonathan Brooks, but he's obviously injured.
Indeed.
So do I wait on him, or do I go with next quarterback up is Dowdle?
Running back.
Which is a risk, but do you know what? You've got to shoot for the stars. I do need running back. Can't go receiver again. Yeah, I'm going to go Dowdle.
There is no point in playing it safe, Playing it safe doesn't win you championships, Douglas. You know that.
That is exactly it, Craig.
Right, now, I really should be going wide receiver here. I really should be going wide receiver. But see the ones that are kicking about there as ADP, I'm just not... Oh, it's not me that's on yet, huh?
Rodgers.
I thought it was on me.
One more next.
I'm not liking the wide receivers
that are around
here at the moment.
He's got his Jets QB for hopefully longer than they did last year. I'm pretty sure he drafted him last year.
Yeah, he's got Rodgers, Breece Hall, and Garrett Wilson now. I mean,
well, they do reckon if Rodgers is healthy, they're going to make it to the Super Bowl.
When am I up again after this pick? Shit, not to the 7-10. That's 19 picks away. Do I want to go that far down the list already? Or do I want to just pick up a fourth running back?
10 quarterbacks
The
gone
options
already.
here. The
That's
option I'm
mental.
looking
10
at
gone
here
already.
Tajay Spears, Zach Moss, or do you go all the way down for the one Jacksonville Jaguar that you actually quite like this year?
Brian Thomas.
Do you know what? Everett, see if you're watching, this is for you, pal.
Hey!
Because
I like that
I
pick.
do.
Thanks for that.
I mean, he
I
does
like
look
that
like
pick.
a beast.
I was maybe going to
think
pick him
he's
up in the
gonna-
7th round. Thanks, Craig.
Yeah, sorry, Johnny, but it's one that I kind of thought I had to go for now. And I do think that he'll get better as the season goes on as well. And that's what you're always looking for in this game, I think. You want a player
There
that's
goes
going to
Deontay.
get better as the year goes on, not get worse, you know?
Who's Graham going to go for now?
There goes Johnny's former keeper, Deontay Johnson, off to playing for the Kirkwall Raiders in Alan Sim this year.
Joe,
he's staying in Orkney.
guys, Joe's
Staying
saying
in
in
Orkney,
the,
that's that.
guys, Joe's saying in the WhatsApp that his pick switched to auto on there for Chris Kirk.
Well, I
It
can't
switched to
undo it.
auto.
That's what he's saying in WhatsApp.
Well, 2 have been deleted and it switched to auto for Kirk. I don't know. I can't undo it, I don't think. Well, I can undo a pick, but I have to undo them all.
Yeah.
I can only undo the last pick.
You can only undo the last
And
pick.
that's like a roundaway. So
Yeah. So
Sorry,
it is what it is.
Whereas if it had been sleeper, I could just undo the pick and you could pick a new one. Well, it's true.
I'm going to take him for the long haul.
Good one. Stick him on your ring, mate.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Because I think it'll be good come later on in the year.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't want to. He was the highest guy up my board, but I just didn't want to risk him as my first running back because it could take a few weeks.
Well, I mean, it's going to take
Moss.
a few weeks, but he's a guy that runs you to the championship and the playoffs as opposed to getting you there. You know, you get a team to get you there, and then you put him in for it.
So I think that is that 11 quarterbacks.
Your team is now on the clock.
God, I thought that was me. It's Johnny.
So did I. Is that 11 quarterbacks? Did you? Oh, good pick, Johnny. Yeah, I mean, Ford's the one that gets you there.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right, Johnny.
Johnny's got 2 60s. Get that well hidden. Have you not got running back yet, Doug?
Yeah, Dowdle.
No, you get Dowdle.
Yeah. So probably I don't. That's 12 quarterbacks have gone. What's going on?
I know. I don't know about to take one in 2 picks or go for the other person I want if they're still there.
12 quarterbacks gone. The one that I'm now targeting still there. John up now.
Oh, Craig will be after Daniels.
No.
Nice
I don't know. Do you know if Daniels was kicking about when I'm going to pick my
Your team is now on the clock.
What, Johnny, you got enough picks?
Well, I didn't have enough for about 50 rounds. So now I don't have
I like that pick too, Johnny.
You bugger. Yeah,
26 picks in. That's what I was hoping to get. I'm quite happy with those 3 picks. So
yeah, he's going to get a lot of action.
I still need a QB, but hey, there goes the kicker.
Oh, Ross has went early on the kicker.
Jesus Christ.
Ross does like to do something.
And here comes Alan. Oh, I cannot believe Chris Sutton's went that late. Falsely, I mean, he's number one target.
Sutton, Craig. Chris Sutton.
I know he always calls him Chris Sutton, but it's Cortland Sutton. I didn't want to correct him.
Cortland Sutton, sorry, Cortland Sutton.
I may have actually taken him instead of Khalil Shakir, but well, too late.
Daniels.
Daniels gone.
Graham's gone double
nice
QB.
Daniels.
He's got
I guess
Mahomes
I
and he's
better go and
gone
see
for
what I'm going
Daniels.
to do here. Right,
Well, Graham's just picking up the bench now, isn't he? Well, he still needs a kicker and a defense, but I'm guessing.
Is Graham going for trade bait there with Daniels?
Has Graham got any more picks now? Is that his picks done until the end?
No, he'll have. It's after the 8th.
I like
Can't leave him
Godwin's.
sitting that late.
Godwin's weight should be way earlier than that.
His ADP is, or what is he, 79? So that's a bargain.
Graham's taking the risk on Chubb.
I think Graham's had him before and chucked him on.
He has. He used to be his keeper. Ah, damn, Robinson. I had my eye on him. Bollocks.
Yeah, so did I. Is that wrong? Oh, no way. Did he just go? I was. And Chubb, who I had my eye on for my playoff push.
You know, Craig, what
I don't know
doing?
what to do here now. I don't know what to do here now. I've got to say, I don't. I've taken a risk with. I'm risking A-Chain not getting injured, and I'm risking Brian Thomas being good from the get-go here. So I won't cover for kind of both of them, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to need to. Do you know what? I think this guy's going to get a lot more touches this year than a lot of people seem to think, and I'm going to take Zach Charbonnet.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Is there not an APB out for his arrest, or did I read that somewhere wrong?
No, you read that wrong, John.
I hope you read it wrong, Johnny, because I've just picked him up. I just think he's going to get a lot more touches this year. I think they'll kind of, Walker will still get his for sure, but I think he's going to get some, and I want backup in case A-Chain goes down. And that's still, if he is getting the touches and he is getting the points, then it still gives me I can still play my 3 running backs. And I think the wide receiver that I was looking at is going to make it back to me. So I had to go there.
I do like Charbonnet. I just like Walker.
Fucker. Oh, I'm going to be compromised in a minute, I think. What are we talking here? Oh, running back. Jesus, there's not a lot of running backs left. Oh, bugger.
The Chicago Bears defense at 7-14. You can always count on Mark, can't you? To throw the spanner in the works. And Harris and Butker, the kicker. He's 2 picks in the 7th round. He's went kicker and D. I love how crazy Mark is sometimes. I really do. I hope it works for him.
He's won it. He was in the semis last year. It clearly worked.
I know. And when you look at the teams, when you look at seeing he's winning every week, and it's like, how?
No, I mean, he scraped it last year.
He finds a way. Here comes the defending champ factory. What's the factory of sadness hitting us with here? Potential trade bait at the 7-16, I would say.
Probably got a running back to get the dog.
Oh, he's taking in Joker.
Yeah, that's a tight end that can be looked at. It's a punted tight end now. Anyone that I was interested in are gone, so it'll just be kind of Pat Fryermuth in the last round for me.
I'm going to have to go with a running back here, or I'm going to be.
Well, I would think so if you only have Dowdle.
Or I'm going to be in trouble. I don't know. Well, I'm really, my backs are really fun and going to be risky this year. And then I've got another big gap to my next picks, but I can't leave running back any later now.
You've not picked since the 604, or you're giving your 7th away as well, Douglas?
Yeah, I gave away my 5th and my 7th. Chasing the dream.
Chasing the dream. That Patrick Mahomes smashed.
Yeah, so Mark's used that 7th to basically pick up Harrison Butker.
Yeah, exactly. So you traded Patrick Mahomes for Harrison Butker.
Well, at least you
I
kept
don't
it
know
in
if
the
it
team.
was that. I don't know if it was that.
Pretty
What
sure
did
it
I-
was.
I'm just looking at the trade.
It was he got your 5th and you got his 7th. Something like that.
He gets my 7th for his
No,
Shit.
Jordan, I just
You
hold
get
on.
his 9th.
9th. Right, shush. Oh.
Who's he
So
gonna go with?
running back is oh,
Whoa, that's a good
Not a
word
whole lot
for it.
there, Douglas. Not a whole lot there.
well, it's Blake Corum, Chase Brown.
Oh,
Brown's
gee.
going to get in at some point. Corum's returning kickoff, so you know.
J.K.
If
Dobbins.
that's if returning punts is a thing for Kieran Williams, surely returning kickoffs is a thing for Blake Corum.
I've been picking up Chase Brown quite a bit, so I mean, I may as well just continue the theme of the summer. I think.
All aboard.
Yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah.
Right, that's my base set now.
So when's your next pick, Doug?
I have got 3 picks quite quickly at the 120, 121 and 124 spot. In real money.
Oh, yeah, I see that, yeah. 9, 12, 9, 13 and 10, 1.
Aye. So I think I'll need to be picking up the onesie positions then.
So I've got 3 picks before you.
Oh, for fuck's
Like
sake.
wide
No,
receivers.
that's nice.
I've got 8, 14.
I still think there's enough wide
9,
receivers
3,
there
9,
for
8.
bench. So you know me, I cannot
Can I put
play
3 before you?
and show me the money without having a customary Green Bay Packer on the
You're going Dubes or
lineup.
Watkins? Watson.
Lloyd.
So I will pick up
Whoa. Okay.
Marshawn Lloyd
Whoa.
for my playoff push, because I think as the season goes on, he is going to get more and more and more involved.
Well, I was hoping to pick him up as a handcuff, so go fuck yourself, you little shit.
Well, it's good to see somebody else swearing at you, Craig, instead of me in the last one.
Well,
remember, folks, never flex on a Thursday.
Do you know this? Do you know the stupid? Do you know the really, 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 really stupid thing is that you taking him? I completely forgot I drafted Jacobs. I thought I had Rico Dowdle as my first running back, and I wouldn't have taken Chase Brown there. I forgot I took Jacobs.
Oh, lad, you did it again, you bastard.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have taken Chase Brown.
No, I'd have taken Joe Burrow there. Can't believe he's still there, but I didn't want to say it.
Well, I've been watching him, hoping he was going to make it to the 8-14, to be honest. But
you and me both.
Well,
but
anyway.
Alan is watching us, so yeah.
Such is
Alan
life.
says,
Because that last time I had no picks ages. I remember I got Burrow in the, was it the 9-1 and the or 8-12, and I got 2 on the 9-1 or something like that way back when. That's when you had a good year and didn't get injured. Yeah.
I'm surprised Bowers has went that late. I didn't realise he was still there, but obviously he went before me. But if I was looking towards tight end and seen him sitting there, I would have maybe got him last round instead of Charbonnier. I'm big on Bowers this year, I've got to say. I think they're going to just find a way to get him the ball. He's such a beast of a player.
Oh, Bluetooth.
Blake Corum, I don't.
You had to go talking about it, you guys, man.
The punt return thing is that, and the kickoff return thing mean nothing to me. I've got to say, I don't think they mean anything for either of those players.
No, but I think he still gets touches.
The thing is, I mean, Blake Corum is 1 injury away from being an absolute bell cow in a high octane offense.
Precisely. That's why I wanted him at 8-14. Although I do have a few running backs. I'm okay that one. Who have I got? I've got.
It's kind of hoping Williams was going to make it back to me, but I'm miles away, I guess. Oh shoot, I'm on the clock.
You've only got 15 seconds.
You're 14. You're 12 seconds away from auto as well. That'd be funny.
I know. I see that.
6.
You've got Hankers
Otto's
in a
actually
few.
fine. I'm
4,
happy with
3,
my Otto for Ottos.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Golf.
Well, you were talking all the indoor games. He's got a wee smirk in his face as well.
Telling you, 14 games indoors. He's going to be MVP, I'm telling you.
Your team is now on the clock.
$15 quarterbacks. 16 quarterbacks gone. I mean, I'm screwed now at quarterback.
Well, there's still a couple there. Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
There's still quarterbacks there for sure, but that's the thing as well. Goff was like, oh, well, Stafford. Yeah, Johnny, you've went Stafford, but that's the last kind of two. That's where the line for me goes. Really, it goes kind of down from there quite high, I think.
You're right, Goff does equal points.
Yeah, it's a shame it was me that picked him in it, Johnny.
No, that's what EW Kick said.
I know.
But yeah, I probably would have picked him actually. But yeah.
He was congratulating you on him.
Your team is now on the clock.
No, he wasn't. He said he could pick a bit an hour ago.
Flacco.
Okay.
That must be an odd.
Threw me a little bit that one.
Sorry.
Must be an auto.
Who took Joe Flacco?
Yeah, it's boobies.
I've got 2 wide receivers for Seattle. Didn't mean to pick it, but
you doubling down on them there, John. I mean, it's a high. They should be throwing the ball a lot this year. You know, as I say, the reason I can't get on board with the receivers in Seattle this year is purely because it's Geno Smith at quarterback. That's where my problem lies there.
To be honest, I didn't like the look of the rest of them, to be honest. But
City Blues taking a swing with Herbert, hoping he's back fit again. I'll tell you, if he avoids injury, he's going to surprise a lot of people this year. People seem to forget how good a quarterback he was until the injury.
Yeah, well, I was hoping he would get to me, so up yours, Groty. Honestly, I enjoyed the start of this draft, but now that
it doesn't sound like you're. It doesn't sound like you're enjoying the middle part at all.
I've
as you see one block back after another.
I've mucked up there taking Chase Brown. I forgot I drafted Josh Jacobs first pick.
Oh shoot! Right, I'm up in 3 picks time, so I guess I better get another wide receiver now. Hollywood's still there, though. He's fallen like he's going to be back in.
Your team is now on the clock.
Johnny, you seem to have more picks than anyone else in this draft.
I didn't have any picks for like 3 rounds. I had my first tier keeper at my second round pick, and I didn't have a pick again until the 5th or 6th round. So you're the one that did the board.
To see if I want to really reach for a wide receiver here, or whether I just want to do the smart thing and.
Well, I got my Romeo
take Hollywood Brown.
So.
Why wouldn't you take Hollywood Brown? I mean, he's in the best offense in the game in the league.
Yeah, but he can't stay healthy.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the problems, isn't it? I'm certainly taking a swing with him if Alan doesn't.
Oh, right. I've got
this
3 picks coming up here. Back in
the game.
Damn, I wanted right. I wanted right.
Well, I wanted Tyler Algier, but I ended up with Romeo Dubes instead. There you go.
Oh, right. What's happening here, boys? What's happening here?
What QB are you going
for?
There's still a couple.
Well, to be
honest, a lot of
when
that you wanted, Doug. Where are you going here?
Genuinely,
how's your draft board looking?
Tua was at number 68 on my list. He was above a number of these other quarterbacks, so I think I'm probably going to go Tua at quarterback.
You had Tua above Joe Flacco at quarterback in your rankings.
I had Tua 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had Tua as my 9th quarterback.
Oh no, that's not Batman's boobies on the quarterback, is it? Oh no, he's got Brock Purdy. That's good.
No, he's got Purdy.
And Jordan Love.
So we'll go Tua.
Oh.
And we will follow that up with.
Have you got 2 in a row?
He's got 3 at the next. He's also got the 10-01, so he's got another 2 picks. And he's got another one.
I think we'll follow that up with. I'm thinking maybe a cheeky wee move for Josh Palmer.
That's a nice one.
Good pick.
When did I get my 2 picks back?
For Mike Williams.
I would take Josh Palmer now. You'd probably get Mike Williams at the 10-01. If you want.
I think I'll go Josh Palmer.
Yeah, don't blame you there. That's, I had my eye on Palmer. I've got to say, it's. I think he's going to do just fine in that offense, as I say, because I think Herbert will do just fine. I know who I'm wanting to come back to me now. I have my eye on.
Well, I can't take him off here because I'm not until 15 picks away.
It's what we've got 1, 2, Joe. Joe's got 2 in front of me. Alan Mark's wild card. Doug, you've still got 2 in front of me. When did I get my 5th back from Graham?
Where are you? It's a harder board to read.
I know.
10-07, 11-10.
Mine.
Right, I'm going real. I'm going for the
12-7.
potential cheat code at the position.
Or potential no points each week.
I've learned that the hard way.
They're
we all have.
I'm pretty sure he scored 41 points from me. One game. And the next game it was 0.
He's a good baseball player, that one.
Yeah, no, he is. But well, we shoot to win here. We shoot to win.
It's one of those. I don't hate the pick at all because you can play him as you say. It's a non-PPR league. You slip him in at tight end, and you're effectively getting a running back at tight end.
Exactly. He's been the goal line back. Shit, is it me again?
Yeah.
I think they're going to find a way to get. I think he's another one that they're just going to find a way to get the ball as well.
So I'm saying
I better remember to take a kicker this time. I never take a kicker in this, but I'm not staying up much past the draft, so I better take a kicker.
I could be all right. You won't need one until you're not going to add the kickers tonight.
Right enough, I wouldn't need one till Sunday. Right enough, yeah, I'm forgetting. Of course, it's only one game tonight.
I'll take it. Well, you've got Jake Elliott, the Packers. Yeah.
Ray Davis. Explain yourself, Mr. Baxter.
So basically, Cook to me is going to be between the 20s. The Bills keep trying to bring in guys to do
You're up, Craig.
The juicy work. So I think they like Davis. I don't think they trust Cook in the red zone.
Fair enough.
Got Josh Allen in the red zone.
I mean, listen. I hope you're right because I have drafted him in quite a few dynasties, so I hope you're right. I'm not sure how much he's going to get involved this year, though, I've got to say, but and I've got Cook everywhere, so I hope you're wrong. You know, I wish I didn't have Lloyd now, because if I didn't have Lloyd, I would happily pick up Wicks. But I do have Lloyd, so I can't be doing that. So this is who I wanted to drop to me. And he has dropped to me. This will just start working for me. Thank you. I will take Michael Wilson of the Arizona Cardinals.
I thought it would be. We have talked about him in a few podcasts.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, I know that Harrison's there and he'll get a lot of the ball and he'll get a lot of targets. Of course he will, but I do think Wilson's gen up number 2 there. And if Harrison's been covered and he's a rookie, if he doesn't start too well, Murray's going to start to lean on Wilson more and more. I think.
Oh, there you go. My quarterback's on the TV in an advert in bed. There you go. There's Herbert, the number 3 running back for the Bears.
I don't know. Herbert will do all right.
He's third in the depth chart.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think he's finished now. I think Johnson's going to do well is the thing. I think Johnson's going to come in and take a lot of touches from Swift.
Johnson,
is he injured, is he not?
Has Roshan not got a problem with pass blocking, or is it the other way about? That's all he can do.
It's certainly not all he can do. I mean, he ran
Your team is now on the clock.
He showed some promise last year without being spectacular or anything. I'm not out on Roshan Johnson yet. I'm very much out on Herbert, and I'm very much out on Swift. Sneaking poke in there, Chris, under our eyes there. That was a bit sneaky, man.
He looks really good. He's definitely got to be WR1, 100%.
I agree with you. I was hoping he was coming back round to me, and I almost went with him there over Wilson, but I just I wanted because I've got Thomas in the team. I wanted the more kind of. I've seen Wilson. I've seen that he can do okay.
He looks really good. I think they're going to lean on him quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, I think I mean to get him in the 10th round, when you're filling that's a bench spot, so that's I do think that's a very with a very high ceiling. And I think when May comes in, he'll get even better.
Totally.
Showing up now, and then we're into the last 4 rounds. So we'll get 2 more bench spots, a kicker and a defence to go. And someone, there goes Patty Fryermuth. I had him nailed on as my 14th round tight end. He's went in the 10.
Fryermuth will do all right this year.
Your team is now on the clock.
I'm cold on Fryermuth, I've got to say. It's one of those ones where I went big on him last year and he just so disappointed. So fool me once and all that. What tight end can I go for now? I guess I better grab my tight end here if one comes along.
So is that Grote had problem with auto picking as well, I see?
I doubt it.
Grote? And he had to go to work.
I've auto picked 3 picks.
Well,
you took Dicker the Kicker just so as you could say Dicker the Kicker, didn't you?
Oh, right, no. Guys, Grote went to train that guy. He's found out that guy likes NFL too late, so he had auto-picked on purpose for 3 rounds, and then they had a chat, and now Grote is drafting because the guy's in NFL, so the training's already over. Chris, you like the same players that I do.
He looks really good. See if McCaffrey goes human.
100%.
I think Chris took a screenshot of your ADP thing when you scanned it up.
Stop fucking telling him.
That's why I wanted you to show again, because Chris messaged me saying, "Could you show again? I never got a better picture."
He's 100%.
Tyler Conklin's a nice one for Alan.
Conk, baby. I was thinking about him as a backup, so that's that out the window.
Yeah, that wasn't. I can't. The only tight end that I'm interested in that's left there has to be Cole Kmet. I can't. I think he was going to be as involved as any of the receivers outside of DJ Moore.
So cold on him.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not roasting on him. I'm not boiling on him. But at this stage of the draft, with what's there, I'm certainly, more than happy to take a swing with him at 11-10.
Tell you, there's still some players left here.
Yeah, of course there is. I've only got one more pick left to take as well. I've got 2 running backs and 2 wide receivers on the bench. One of them's injured. Probably
You've got
going to need
2.
another wide receiver, I would think.
Craig, you've got 12-07
anything
and
else.
13-10. And a 14-7. You've got 3 to go. Has everybody got 3 left?
I've got
no,
3
Graham
picks.
will have
I've
2.
got 4 picks to make.
Yeah, Graham will not have many left to go. I think he's just got one in the last. That was it. He was finished after the 8th round, apart from his last round pick.
Let's see what the favourite's going to get got then. Where is he?
Loads of players that there's still loads of players here I'm happy to pick up.
There is. I know. I'm the same. I can look at. I'm not going to.
So Graham's got Patrick Mahomes, Kieran Williams, Raheem Mostert, Marvin Harrison, Cooper Kupp, Jake Ferguson, Gus the Bus, Ravens defense, Najee Harris, Jaden Reed, Zay Flowers, Zach Moss, and Jaden Daniels.
So one more to take, though, hasn't he?
He'll be the kicker in the last round.
Who's he got to take? What positions he got to take?
Kicker. He's just got the kicker to pick.
On kicker, right? I left the kicker out. Yeah, yeah. Don't blame him. Oh, who am I going to take when this comes up to me in 5 picks time? Is it going to be him or him?
I was going to take T-Law. I was going to take T-Law.
Well, if you were, I was going to, so at least I knew somebody would take him.
Yeah, I would want cover in case Tour's crap as well, Doug, I've got to say.
That's okay. There's
a couple of other ones that are usable.
100%.
I mean, when is Goff's bye week? When's Detroit's bye week?
Week 5.
Don't worry about that early doors.
Week 5.
Boys.
Week 5.
I need to pick up a quarterback here. Yeah, not late enough for injuries. There's loads of quarterbacks and they're not all going to go surely to goodness. Quite a few auto in now, so.
Is it?
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to pick up a quarterback actually. Because there's one down there that I think is going to be a lot better than people think.
That'd be interesting to see.
Oh, well, it's going to be Will Levis or Bo Nix.
Yeah, but I really want. Nah, I'm not wasting a bench spot in a quarterback. I'm happy with Jared Goff, and someone will be playing in week 5 that's an agency, so I'm not picking up either of them.
Trusty Kirky.
I thought you might go for Kirk.
Yeah, why not? I mean, he's going to be.
Well, he's playing to his bye week. He's playing Carolina.
Yeah, that's a good pick as well.
So I've just.
I mean, he's going to do fine. Cousins will do absolutely fine down there in Atlanta. Absolutely fine. And my worry is Penix being in the background, and if it doesn't start great, the fans are going to want him in.
Cousins will do fine. Come on, to hell.
Right, I was going to take Bo Nix, as you say, but I'm not because I want another wide receiver. So I'm going to take Kirk Cousins' second man, I hope, and Darnell Mooney.
Aye.
He wasn't an awful wide receiver in Chicago, and it's a new offense down there. You've got to think that he'll get some of it. And let's not forget the division they're in.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
It's getting to the nitty-gritty now, gentlemen. 2 rounds to go.
I'm gonna go.
Last pick before kicker and defence is this, Chris?
Yeah.
That's what I call a dirty pick, that one, because he's just flattered to deceive every single year of his career, hasn't he? But, you know, this might be the year.
Just might be, and there's no risk, so he's getting picked.
Your team is now on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely. But I do think he's going to surprise at some point along. There's got to be a reason they're keeping him around all this time, you know?
Aye, totally. I mean, I thought I'll do like Traylon Burks as well, but just the issue about the Titans and the issue that they're going to be doing this year. So I thought you can't be you're going to get with Ravens.
Your team is now on the clock.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. You know what you're getting there. Yeah, I guess I better find what defense and kicker I want, eh? I know what defense I want, actually. I just hope they get. In fact, they will get to me. There's no ifs, no buts, no maybes. So I think I'll take them in the last round. Kickers, loads. Loads of kickers available. You got kickers and defenders, Johnny?
I've got a kicker.
Kickers in
defense
IB. Landale, again, you know, he's going to kick in 1 year as well. I think he's better than a lot of people. Oh, Ross took Bo Nix. I was hoping he went to agency, I've got to say.
You'll get Will Levis.
This year. Yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable enough with Will Levis as well. At the end of the day, you know, Nix has shown very well in pre-season, so you know, worth a risk. And with Will Levis, I mean, he showed last year he's got a bomb of an arm, and he's got a couple of decent receivers there now. So I'm like you as well, Chris. I'm not totally cold on Traylon Burks. I don't think he's completely finished either.
No.
So I do think that Will Levis has got targets, and he's, as I say, bomb of an arm. If he can get it going, I think he could do just fine.
Nice one, Doug. That's you I forgot to pick up.
Yeah, I think Fant's going to they paid him. High octane offense. Yeah. That is for me.
Yeah, no, a fan. I mean, he could do another one that's kind of flattered to deceive a lot, hasn't he? But this could be the year for sure, because as you say, they're going to be a high octane offense. Thielen had to go somewhere, didn't he? He absolutely had to. I'm surprised he's not at Baxter Towers, that's for sure.
Pretty hot at receiver, to be honest.
He had to go somewhere. I mean, he must be about 105 years old or something now.
I think he'll do.
Yeah, but he's the number one tight end in that team. So, and we're still talking about Fant.
No, Thielen. So I'm talking about Thielen now.
Oh, Thielen! Oh God, he's at least 150.
You know, but I couldn't be cold. I'm not even sure how much of the pitches, the field he's going to see this year. I've got to say, I think the others will come in and take over. And if they don't, there's something seriously wrong with them.
Or Deontay should be taking over anyway.
Steelers D for you, Douglas. Why not, eh?
Well, I think they're a top.
Never had a losing season as Mike Tomlin, and never had a decent offense. So what does that tell you?
Top 8D for me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think they'll be solid as a rock again. They always are.
But I tell you, there's still players on that board that I want, but I better take a kicker, I suppose.
Yes, indeed. There's players that I want as well still there, so I'm happy to see that the agency's going to be fruitful.
I think I'll get my trusty kicker as well.
15 picks to go. The defending champion, Factory of Sadness, is complete. The team is filled. Do they have a chance to defend?
I mean, just let me get my kicker here and I'll be pleased.
There's a chunk of kickers there. They're all much of a muchness now. Let's see what left field swing Mark's got for the 14th round.
Well, he will be taking a kicker, so I'll get Matt Gay. Happy days.
Antonio Brown, here he comes. Just in case he comes out of retirement halfway through the season. Matt Gay, you taking then, Doug?
Yeah, I mean, he knows he's got a big leg.
Yeah, why not? He only plays in a city that's renowned for piss and rain. And
Where? Indianapolis?
They've got a roof, have they not?
What are you talking about, Craig?
Have they got a roof, have they?
Yeah, it's a dome.
Right.
I've always got a dome.
Oh, Grotty got Kendra Miller.
Tyrone Tracy.
Our defense is going to be much better this year.
I would have liked I like the Packers D as well this year, Craig. But that Tyrone Tracy, he'll be the running backs for the Giants by mid-season.
Maybe.
I think he's
for me, the Packers defense is one of those ones as well where I do think it will be good for fantasy because I think they'll score points. I think they'll get interceptions. You know, they'll get these they'll get points. They'll get pick sixes. I think I do think that they'll be really good for.
I agree with you, but on principle, I just couldn't be arsed wanting them to do that. You know what I mean? It's just not something I want in my life.
I think we'll give up points. You know, don't get me wrong. I do think we'll give up points, but I think we'll score points as well in the defense. I think that's the kind of defense that it is this year.
Well, those safeties, you've much improved there. You brought in a good young linebacker as well, Cooper.
Yeah. And Neskin into year 2. We didn't, you know. So I mean, I think we'll be
like the Dolphins. Oh,
for God's sake, Alan, you're having a laugh.
That would be funny.
Christ.
He's be checking out. Is it right? Is it right?
He's dealing with a hernia.
Well, at least it's a last pick and not in the middle, so you're all right.
He's dealing with a hernia.
No, that's not good for a kicker.
He's had hernia surgery.
Oh, man.
Carlson?
No, Matt Gay.
Matt Gay. His big legs done his hernia.
And you're laughing at me.
Anyway, it's a kicker, boys. Let's just keep it in perspective.
Your team is now on the clock.
Yeah.
Who am I playing week 1? I'll maybe just play without a kicker. Be fine. I've got Grotty in week 1. Let's just see what his team is first. I might just go without Gay.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft.
There we go.
Best of luck this season.
Well, guys, an hour and 10 minutes. Decent.
Good. Yeah, it's not
That
bad.
was good one, an hour and 10 minutes.
But we'll have to wait longer for it to start.
It's a shame it went down that way, but you know what? It's worth it in the end, you know, and Grotty's in drafting as well. Everyone was there. Everyone drafted. Yeah. Maybe Joe got a little bit screwed with Christian Kirk, but it wasn't like it was a bad pick where it went. It was a good pick, you know, and everyone else, boom. You know, so Good draft. Enjoyed it all, gentlemen. Looking forward to the season starting and getting to war once more. Just check those fixtures, Johnny.
Get you pumped.
Well, I fucking did it this morning already. I'll check a game before.
But wait a minute. Can we just have a quick look at a couple of the rosters? Can we just look at Graham's roster with all those early picks? Because I think he's had a strange one.
Well, I'm trying, but the site's not. Oh, there you go. Application error again.
Application error.
Right.
There we go.
So,
well, I can see it. So
Johnny's roster with all those early picks, and
I didn't have early picks.
No, not Johnny. Graham. Sorry, Graham.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah. Most it was a funny one for me, but outside of that, maybe Edwards. But outside of that, and he's got Zach Moss and Najee Harris on the bench. So if Edwards isn't what he was, I mean, remember Edwards done really well last year.
I know that, and they'll run the ball and all that sort of stuff. I get all that, but are you not looking at that quite kind of relieved?
I'm looking at it thinking I wouldn't have went Mostert and I wouldn't have went Edwards. I wouldn't have went Ferguson, but outside of that, I think I look at the bench scares me in this league.
Does it?
It does, because remember, that's bench players. Every one of them you can filter into your team.
Aye, but Craig, I mean, and maybe it comes into it when injuries kick in, but that's a head wrecker every week. Who are you going to play? Who are you going to pick?
That's the problem with it. And do you know what, by the way, that's the problem I had last year as well. I had a head wrecker with all the players that I had, and it was tough to pick. And inevitably, I mean, I left A-Chain on the bench when he knocked in about 20.
Yeah.
25, 30 points or something like that one week.
Let's
go and have a look at the
Gus Bus, Najee, and Zach Moss on a weekly basis.
There you go. There's Alan's team. So Burrow, Hall, CeeDee Lamb, Brian Robertson, Rasheed Rice, Tyler Conklin, Deontay Johnson, Khalil Herbert, Taylor Wright, Brandon Cooks, Jameson Williams, and Isaiah Likely. We might get more of the ball this year, actually. Well, he's got the defense playing tonight.
Gives a wee nose at the defending champions, Johnny. Let's see what the defending champions have done from last. Obviously, Jamar Chase, keeper, Derrick Henry, keeper.
So you've got Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Jones, Curtis Samuel, David Njoku, Samir White, Bucky Irvin, Samaji Perine, Jacoby Myers, Rashid Shaheed, Kay Doughton, Kaimi Fairburn, and who's gone? Houston, kicker in defence.
See, but you look at that bench doesn't scare you in any which way whatsoever. But, compare that bench to Graham's bench, that's the difference. Not necessarily the starting team, but the difference there is, you're putting Jacoby Myers in at your peril. You're putting Shaheed in with your fingers and toes and everything crossed. It's this week that he hits one.
Who do you want to look at next then? We'll go to Craig.
I'm going to go and see if Fantasy Pros have ranked it yet, just out of curiosity.
Oh, I fucking hate those things.
Yeah, I'm not overly delighted with mine, I've got to say, but I think I live and die with A-Chain staying fit.
Well, I like those two. I like the Mini and Wilson. They could easily come in.
Yeah, that's the thing. I could easily plug either one of them in. And Brown, when he comes back as well, I think he'll get enough touches. I'm comfortable with what I've got wide receiver. I'm a wee bit worried about Charbonnier, and I think that Lloyd, if Jacob stays fit, I don't think he'll be that involved till much later in the season.
Yeah, I'm happy to take that team on this season, Craig. I'm not going to lie.
Well, let's go to Doug's team then.
So let's see what Douglas has done.
Beautiful.
I mean, I'm cold onto it, but at the end of the day, he's still got those receivers, so he's going to score points. He has where you go.
Do you not think they'll be one of the top?
Thanks, Everett. But yeah, not bad at all, and the Neighbours and Brown. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not scared of it because I think that your running back room is weak as a week thing. But I think your running back room's really.
If Dowdle is the Dallas Cowboys' best running back, the Dallas backs always get points.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've got Dowdle in a lot of places.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's going to get enough of the ball, and I think he's going to lose the goal line to Zeke. Obviously, I think he might be between the 20s, but Zeke's going to, and Cook coming in is also going to take touches off him. He just is.
Possibly, to be fair.
There was enough
It's
stress
a very
in the first
stressful
video,
draft,
Everett.
this one, Everett. It has to be said. This is a very stressful draft.
Thanks, NFL. Let's have a look at Chris's
let's
team.
See Chris's. Yeah,
I bet Chris's is good. He kept
I'm pretty happy, to be honest with you. I've got quite a good balanced team. I'm obviously praying for some injuries to McCaffrey and Bijan Robinson. I've got other backups, so.
But Chris, Jordan Mason will get kind of garbage time points for sure, because they'll not run McCaffrey into the ground in the third and fourth quarters if we are winning and whatever.
And is McCaffrey got an injury as well, isn't he? Like,
he's got a dodgy calf, and calves and running backs are a bit dodgy, and they need him in January. They don't, so I think he'll get managed a bit because he had a big workload last season.
And LGR will get touches for you straight away as well. Yeah, even with Bijan playing, he'll get touches.
And then obviously Godwin and Higgins. I really like both of them. I think Higgins might depend on the chase situation.
I do like Higgins. I was hoping he was going to make it to the 501. Thanks.
Godwin in the slot this year will be a different player to last season.
So no, I'm really happy. Only Devin Singletary, no sure about Giants, no sure if how he's going to get on, but it's worth a stab.
He'll get on just fine. The Giants run the ball. That's what they do. And he's shown in his career that he can do it. I think Singletary's a great pickup where he's going. I really do. I was hoping I would have picked him up if I didn't go big on backs early, because I mean, as Doug says, Tracy's hanging there in the background, but if Singletary's doing well, it's his job.
And then
I've already moved Jonathan Brooks to the reserves. You're all right there.
And then bold prediction: I think Richardson's going to end up with the highest points total in the whole NFL this year. If you seen his schedule, it's so easy.
Yeah,
they've got such an easy schedule. Like, if he could just bite healthy, he's got to put 20-30 points on every week, guaranteed.
I traded for him in a dynasty. I traded like the 102 for him. So gave up the chance of the quarterbacks for this year to take Richardson instead. And I'm happy that I've done it. I really am. I've got colder on him as the summer's going on for this year, just because I think he needs experience first. But he was great in his 2 games last year.
So, this is obviously just a fancy pros power rankings. Could mean anything. That format's not very good, but yeah, they like Graham's draft the best. So you're maybe right, Craig. I'll put it in the chat.
So here's our usual regular season champion. Le'Veon.
Yeah.
Prescott, Mixon, Kamara, Hill, Smith, Powers, Pollard. They obviously picked up Tracy.
Tell you what, that could be this season's regular season champion as well, because that's
it's in my fucking division too.
It's quite strong.
It's
going to be a good season though, gents. Year 11. Sean's got to be knocked off his perch again. I'm not having Sean win again. That's just not happening. And
that 4 he's won now. Is it 4?
4, I think. You've got.
Yeah, I've got 2.
Johnny, you've got 2. Chris, you've got 1. You've got 1.5. You've got 2. Doug's got 1. Joe's got 1. There are 11 champions because we had 2 winners in the year.
Mark got 1. The Copa Badly Jets.
Mark's won it. Yeah, that's.
Have you been in the final, Craig?
To get a pause on that trophy.
How close have you been, Craig?
Graham Farks lost 2 finals, I think.
I lost the first final and not been near it since.
Oh, you wee lamb.
It's just my curse, I guess. It's the way it goes, you know. I mean, last year was my year, as you say, but everyone fell apart in the playoffs. Week 1? Do you know what? Looking at my team the way it finished as well, I reckon I would have went on to win it had Sean not pulled the wool over my eyes and beat me in the first round.
Aye.
It's good. Sean's good at that though.
And he just.
Oh, I did a spreadsheet in the history, didn't I? At one point, I've got it here.
Well, I've got one in there somewhere. I haven't put last year's scores on it.
I am going to bid you a fond farewell because I am up early in the morning. I am.
Yeah.
Well, say goodbye, everybody.
Looking forward to the season. Cannot wait. We will see you next week for the review, week 1 review, where we will have 8 guys smiling away, and we will have 8 guys crying, not knowing what they're going to do with themselves.
Thanks for coming on, Chris and Doug.
It's been a pleasure.
Craig and myself, so we'll see you next week.
Enjoyed that.